You're driving, everything's perfect, the road is clear, the weather is just right, and you're enjoying your favorite song on the radio. It feels like nothing could go wrong, and then, bam, a red battery light appears on your dashboard. It's sudden and unexpected. Instantly, your heart sinks. That tiny icon has the power to turn a great day into a stressful one. You start to wonder, what does this mean? Is my car going to break down? Most people either ignore it or panic and stare at the engine, hoping for answers. You might feel a rush of anxiety, thinking about the potential costs and inconvenience. But here's the truth. It's not a death sentence. It's your car's way of saying, hey, something's wrong with my power supply. It's a signal that something needs attention, but it doesn't mean your car is about to fail immediately. That light is an early warning, not a final judgment. Understanding it is the first step to staying in control. It's like your car's way of giving you a heads up so you can take action before things get worse. So, let's break down what it really means and how you can handle it calmly. By staying informed and knowing what steps to take, you can turn that moment of panic into a manageable situation. It's all about staying calm, understanding the warning, and taking the right actions. When it comes to car warning lights, there's one that almost everyone misunderstands. The biggest misconception? It's about that little battery-shaped light on your dashboard. Most people see it flicker on and immediately think, oh no, my battery is dead. But let's clear that up right now. That light doesn't mean your battery is dead. In fact, it's not really about the battery at all. It's a warning, but not the one you think. If your battery were truly dead, your car wouldn't even start. You turn the key and hear nothing but silence, or maybe just a faint click. But if your car starts and runs, your battery still has enough juice to get things going. The real message behind that light is about your car's charging system, specifically the alternator. The alternator is the unsung hero under your hood, quietly working to keep your battery charged while you drive. Think of your battery as a bucket that stores energy, and the alternator as the tap that keeps refilling it. As you drive, the alternator generates electricity and sends it to the battery, making sure it stays full and ready to power everything from your headlights to your radio. But if the alternator stops working, that tap is turned off. Now, you're running on whatever energy is left in the bucket. It might last a little while, but eventually, you'll run out, and that's when real trouble starts. So when you see that battery light come on while you're driving, it's your car's way of saying, hey, the alternator isn't charging the battery anymore. You're on borrowed time. You might have a few miles left, but you need to act fast. Don't rush out and buy a new battery just yet. If the alternator is still broken, a new battery will only get drained again. The real fix is to address the charging system itself, usually by repairing or replacing the alternator. Remember, the battery light is just a symptom, not the disease. It's a signal that something deeper is wrong in your car's electrical system. The real issue could be a faulty alternator, a broken belt, or even a wiring problem. That's why it's important to get your car checked by a professional who can diagnose the exact cause. Understanding what your car is really telling you can save you time, money, and a lot of frustration. Next time that light comes on, you'll know exactly what to do, and you'll be one step ahead of the problem. So, what triggers the battery light? Usually it's one of a few common culprits. Loose or corroded battery terminals can block electricity, like a clogged straw. The alternator belt, if it's loose, slipping, or snapped, means the alternator can't generate power. Damaged wires or chewed cables, thanks rodents, can break the connection. And yes, a truly dead battery can sometimes trigger the light, but it's rare. Most often it's a failing alternator or a simple wiring issue. The key is to check the basics first: connections, belts, and visible wiring. Don't jump to conclusions, start with the obvious. 9 times out of 10, the alternator is the culprit. It's the generator that powers your car's electrics and recharges the battery. When it fails, you might hear grinding noises, see flickering headlights, or notice erratic dashboard gauges. Sometimes the alternator dies slowly, causing electrical glitches before total failure. The alternator is a wear and tear part. Expect it to last, but not forever. Replacing it isn't the end of the world, but diagnosing it correctly saves you money. Watch for warning signs: dimming lights, strange noises, or the battery light flickering at low revs. Spotting these early can prevent a roadside breakdown. Lights on? Don't panic. Do some quick checks. When that battery warning light illuminates on your dashboard, it can be alarming. But before you rush to the mechanic, there are a few simple checks you can do yourself. Pop the bonnet and inspect the battery terminals. Tight. Clean. If not, fix them. Corroded or loose terminals can cause poor connections, leading to that warning light. A quick clean with a wire brush and tightening the connections might be all it takes to solve the issue. Check the alternator belt. Is it there, tight, and in good shape? If it's loose or missing, you've found your problem. The alternator belt is crucial for charging your battery while the engine runs. If it's worn out or broken, the battery won't charge properly. Got a multimeter? Test the battery. 12.6 volts with the engine off is healthy. This simple test can tell you a lot about the state of your battery. If the voltage is significantly lower, it might be time for a new battery. Start the car. Should jump to 13.7, 14.7 volts. This indicates that the alternator is working correctly and charging the battery. If the voltage doesn't increase, the alternator might be faulty. If voltage stays low, with the engine running, the alternator isn't charging. This could be due to a faulty alternator or a problem with the alternator belt. If it's too high, the voltage regulator is shot. A malfunctioning voltage regulator can cause overcharging, which can damage the battery and other electrical components. If everything looks fine but the light's still on, it could be a wiring or computer issue. Modern cars have complex electrical systems, and sometimes the problem lies in the wiring or the car's computer system. These simple checks solve most problems and help you talk to your mechanic with confidence. Understanding these basics can save you time and money, and make your visit to the mechanic more productive. Don't skip them, they could save you a tow. Taking a few minutes to perform these checks can prevent a breakdown and keep you on the road. I once ignored the battery light in my old Mercedes S-Class. Big mistake. First, the sat-nav died, then the climate control, then the headlights dimmed. I barely made it to a service station before the car died completely. The breakdown guy confirmed alternator failure. The fix was expensive and embarrassing, all because I ignored the warning. Lesson: don't ignore the light. It's not a suggestion, it's a warning. Act early, and you'll avoid being stranded. Don't just throw parts at the problem. Diagnose first. Start with the basics. Check the belt, connections, and voltages. A multimeter is your best friend. Use it to get real answers. Walk into a garage with facts, not guesses. Battery lights on, voltages low with the engine running. That's useful. Don't let anyone sell you a new battery unless you know it's the issue. If the alternator's bad, consider a reconditioned one. They're cheaper and reliable. Make informed decisions, not panicked ones. Ask questions, and don't be afraid to get a second opinion. That red battery light isn't a monster, it's a messenger. Don't panic, turn off unnecessary electrics and get to safety. Check the obvious belt, terminals and voltage. Ignoring the light leads to bigger problems. Diagnose, then act. A little knowledge turns panic into a solvable puzzle. If you're stuck, drop a comment below. I might have a tip for you. Now I'm off for a drive. Eyes on the dashboard. Good night.